It's the all-new for 2022 Amazon Fire 7 tablet versus, I'm calling it a versus, basically for the sake of the algorithm. It's not really going to be a versus. It's just describing which one is better for you based on the circumstances that you'd be using it in. And that's on the other side of that, of course, we have the Amazon Fire 8 HD from 2020, which a lot of people have asked me about which one might be better for them. Prime Day deals. Now, here's where it gets a little goofy because the links for these will be in the description. If they put this one on sale tomorrow, I will have, or today rather, as you're watching this, I will have the updated price in the description. Right now, they still have it at the regular price of $59.99. Just came out. They might not want to undercut it. They might not want to put it on sale just yet because it's brand new. Still seems a little odd that they wouldn't do that since they usually put them on sale anyway. But this one's $60. Right now, the Prime Day deal is up and live, $44.99. And if you are seeing this, trust me, go ahead and pick it up. If you're watching this on Prime Day or the 12th or the 13th, do yourself a favor and get yourself one of these. We're going to talk about why you'd want a 7 over an 8. But let's get one thing out of the way at the top of the video. There is no wrong answer here. None. There is no situation where you're going to sit back and say to yourself, geez, I really regret my purchase. I wish I had gotten one or the other or neither of them. If your budget is under $300, Amazon tablets are what you should be looking at. If your budget's over $300, and we've said this before on videos, your budget's over $300, you should be looking at the iPad. The base iPad that's $329 or $349, whatever it is now with inflation, that's what you should be getting. It's one of the best deals in tech. But some of the other best deals in tech are right here with these Amazon tabs. The fact that you could get this for $90, let alone $45, the utility that you get there is nuts. And I understand Amazon's not a charity. They're doing that for a reason. These are gateways into their ecosystem. They want you to have as many of these devices, Amazon devices, in your home as possible. And that's why when you see Prime Day, all these Amazon devices are on sale. Deep discounts, 50%. Because the more of these that you have in your home, the more likely you are to buy that Kindle book, to buy that ebook, to buy that magazine, to get that newspaper subscription, to go ahead and use Alexa for different things, to go, triggered it on one, not the other one because I changed it on this one. To go ahead and use it to reorder stuff and order more from Amazon, all the rest of it, and use the music service, get the Washington Post. You get it, right? That's the point. That's why they're cheap. But since there's so much of that in this world, at least take advantage of it and get some of the use out of these things. Let's talk about why you might pick up a 7 or why you might prefer an 8. The first thing is portability, okay? We talked about that scenario when I was first talking about the 7 tab, in that if you have an older phone, if you have an older iPhone, if you have an older Android that's just lagging and it's just an absolute disaster at this point, but phones are expensive. You don't want to spend $300, $400, $500 right now on a new device. You can pick up one of these for $60 or whatever the Prime Day deal is today, and you can take this with you, set up a hotspot, or might not even need to set up a hotspot depending on where you are. This can replace a lot of the functionality of your phone. You're watching Twitch on it, you do a little light gaming on it, you do the Luna gaming, which we talked about. We'll actually include a clip of that later because that's how impressive both of these tablets are. The fact that the Fire 7 tab can handle the Amazon cloud gaming and handle it well, I was actually really shocked by. Some light gaming on here. You got the Amazon Kids stuff. They're always great. The 7-inch tablets are great for kids. They're cheaper. They're durable. You can slam them around. Not an issue. You got all the stuff that you want. Audible if you want to listen to a book on the train or you got a commute. Netflix, you want to watch something real quick while you're out. This is the one for you. It's going to get good battery life. It's got a good screen now with the updated device. It's nice and snappy. It's not slow. The older one was bogged down a little bit. It's plenty good for media consumption and all the rest of it. You're not going to have an issue with that, but something that you're going to want to take with you. Because when you talk about a 7-inch tablet versus an 8-inch tablet, people say, oh, how could that? What's the difference there? You could see it's a tremendous difference. It's the difference between almost having a phablet, just a big phone, and something that's a small tablet, which makes a difference when you want to bring it around. This you don't have to think about bringing with you. You put it in your bag, you'd almost put it in your pocket, put it in the car, and it comes with you whether you're going to need it or not. This, the 8 HD, there's a lot of advantages here. All right, it's a bit heavier, which affects the portability that we talked about. This should more be what you get if you're looking for this to be your only tablet. This is going to be your media consumption at home. This is going to be what you use for all your tablet functionality. Netflix, Twitch, all that stuff. You're doing stuff in bed. You're doing some productivity stuff, email. This is the one that you're going to want to get because it has the bigger display, slightly brighter display, better screen, has better audio. It's got the dual speakers up at the top here. And you could really notice that when I'm watching something, watching a YouTube video, or I was watching Twitch on it earlier, you really notice that difference in the audio. It's a bit snappier, okay? So you're going to get slightly better performance. This one can handle more on-device gaming. They both can do the cloud gaming, but when we talked about this in the initial impressions video, this couldn't handle the Roblox. It can't handle the more intense, not that Roblox is intense, it couldn't handle the more intense gaming on device. It can handle the streaming and the cloud stuff just fine, which is impressive in and of itself to be able to render that. But it really can't handle the on-device stuff, whereas this does a little bit better with the gaming on the device. So if you're looking for something that's going to be your home tablet, your primary tablet, you don't want anything big. You don't want the 10-inch one because it gets too big, gets too cumbersome. Perhaps you just want to watch something a little bit smaller, bring it around the house with you. Have a larger display for an Echo Show type thing when you have it in your kitchen or you have it on a mantelpiece or something. You use it to control your home audio or your home lighting rather, stuff like that. You have the Alexa Hub. This is all something that you're going to want to use. So if you're looking for something primarily for the home, I recommend spending the extra money, but because of the goofy sale, it's really not extra money. You're spending less money. Spend the $45, get one of these. They're still holding up really well. They're still going to have years of support. I think 2, if not 3 years left of support on the HD8. I really love the display on it. I really love the fact that they made it snappier. I love how bright it is. I love how color accurate it is. I love the form factor. I love the aspect ratio, the usability, and the utility in a near Android. Okay, you can always put Google services on it. There's plenty of videos on how to do that. On something like this for $45 is just plain out. Listen, you're cheating yourself if you don't pick one of these up. The other advantage of the HD8 is I'm pretty sure this is a glass display, and you could feel that. This feels to me a little bit like plastic. It might still be glass, but it's just a little bit different feel, but it feels kind of similar. That one I'm not sure about, and Amazon wasn't quite clear in the online stuff what that's going to be. Both USB-C charging, which is nice. It's a huge upgrade. I got this one charged in less than an hour earlier. It was really good. They say 4 hours, but I think it's a heck of a lot faster than that. Nice build quality on this. Both the headphone jacks, which on this one you're really going to want to use because you can see just the top mono speaker where you're getting the top 2 speakers here, and you could really tell that difference. Like I said, it boils down to this. They both are excellent performers. They both are going to get the job done with most everything that you're going to want to do, except for kind of some higher-end gaming on the Fire Tab 7. To me, it comes down to this. Are you taking something on the road with you? Is that how you're primarily going to use it? Is it going to be on your commute? Is it going to be when you get to work? Is it going to be something that you're using as a supplement or a replacement for your phone? Then the Fire 7 is a fantastic deal for you. Is it something for the home? Is it something that's meant to be your only tablet? Is it something that's meant to be your first tablet? Something that you're going to be watching in bed, Netflix, consuming a lot of media on? Then you're going to enjoy the creature comforts and the upgrades that the HD10 provides. But like I said, no wrong answer here. No wrong answer. Even when they go back to the regular prices, $90 or $60, you could do a heck of a lot worse. There are a lot of Android tablets that are a lot more expensive, talking $100 and $150, that are a lot worse than this at basic tasks and that don't get updated, that they could say they want to update it. Oh, they run Android 11. Yeah, okay, all right, that's fine. It's never going to get updated. It's going to run Android 11, and it's going to be lagging, and it's going to be a monster, and it's just never going to get updated. It's going to be a mess. Trust me. If your budget is under $300, one of these or the HD10 are what you should be looking at. So, if you've made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. They're nice. They're just overall pretty nice. I like them. I appreciate that Amazon's able to do that. And you're not going to notice, by the way, the difference between Fire OS 8 is not on the 8-inch tablet yet, but there's so little change that it's not even gesture navigation on Fire OS 8. So you're not going to really notice that big of a difference there. But if you made it this far, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until next time, have that Steve-licious day.